Understanding how the devil tries to manipulate you is a crucial aspect of spiritual growth and development. The devil, also known as Satan, is often referred to as the adversary or the enemy of God. He is a fallen angel who seeks to lead humanity away from God and towards sin and destruction. To effectively counter his schemes, it is essential to comprehend his strategies and tactics. The devil's primary goal is to separate us from God and lead us down a path of darkness and despair. He achieves this by manipulating our thoughts, emotions, and actions. He is a master of deception, using lies, half-truths, and misinterpretations to influence our decisions and actions. He often disguises himself as an angel of light, presenting himself as a friend or a benevolent guide, when in reality, he is a malevolent being who seeks to destroy us. One of the primary ways the devil manipulates people is through temptation. He presents us with attractive and appealing options that seem harmless or even beneficial, but ultimately lead to sin and destruction. He may tempt us with wealth, power, or pleasure, using our desires and weaknesses against us. For example, he may tempt someone who is struggling financially with the idea of getting rich quickly through dishonest means, or he may tempt someone who is lonely with the idea of finding love and companionship through illicit relationships. The devil also manipulates people through fear, anxiety, and doubt. He may use our fears and insecurities against us, making us believe that we are not good enough, that we are not loved, or that we are not worthy of God's forgiveness. He may also use anxiety and doubt to paralyze us, making us feel helpless and unable to make decisions or take action. He may whisper lies into our ears telling us that we are not capable of achieving our goals or that we are not worthy of success. Another way the devil manipulates people is through the media and popular culture. He uses music, movies, and television shows to promote his values and ideals, which are often in direct opposition to God's values and ideas. He may use these platforms to glorify sin, promote immoral behavior, and undermine traditional values and principles. He may also use social media to spread lies, misinformation, and propaganda, using our own biases and prejudices against us. To counter the devil's manipulation, it is essential to develop a deep understanding of God's word and will. We must be rooted in the scriptures, studying and meditating on God's teachings and principles. We must also develop a strong prayer life, seeking God's guidance and wisdom in all aspects of our lives. Additionally, we must surround ourselves with positive influences, seeking out supportive and encouraging relationships that promote our spiritual growth and development. Furthermore, we must be aware of the devil's tactics and strategies, recognizing when he is trying to manipulate us. We must be vigilant and discerning, testing every spirit and every idea against God's word and will. We must also be humble and teachable, recognizing our own weaknesses and limitations and seeking God's help and guidance in times of need. In conclusion, understanding how the devil tries to manipulate us is crucial for our spiritual growth and development. The devil is a cunning and deceitful enemy who seeks to lead us away from God and towards sin and destruction. By comprehending his strategies and tactics, we can effectively counter his schemes and stay on the path of righteousness. We must develop a deep understanding of God's word and will, surround ourselves with positive influences, and be aware of the devil's tactics and strategies. By doing so, we can overcome the devil's manipulation and live a life that is pleasing to God, a life that is characterized by love, joy, peace, and righteousness.